Alright guys, what is up? It's my Beast here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Wifi battle stuff. This match right here is against a guy by the name of Farhan from Smogon. And this right here is another U-tier battle here against this guy. And I'm using the same team as in the last battle, excluding Donphan, because the last battle was kind of a mixed tier battle. And Donphan is a U, and I obviously can't use that in UU. So yeah, I'm using Sandslash instead because it kind of works out the same way. It does have Rapid Spin, it does have Stealth Rocks, and it is a ground type, and it does have pretty decent defenses as well, you know. So other than that, I'm using the same team as I used in the last battle, and this guy is using some pretty threatening stuff on his team. He's using Heracross, Chandelure, and Kingdom, which all three of them are huge threats against my team. And that's why I gotta set up as many enter hazards as possible in order to sort of counter those pokes, because otherwise I won't get enough damage, and those things will be really difficult to handle. So I do have Frost Sash on my team, thankfully, to you know, block Rapid Spins and stuff, and that thing is gonna really come in handy to block those Rapid Spins and set up those spikes, you know. So he's gonna lead off with his Claydol as I lead off with Sonic the Hedgehog. He's gonna go for the Stealth Rocks the first turn, and he's gonna go for the Ice Beam on me. Actually, it's not gonna do a whole lot. It's gonna do a decent chunk, but it's not gonna do a whole lot because Claydol's special attack isn't the best in the world, you know. So gonna go for the Stealth Rocks the first turn. I'm gonna immediately switch out of there into Frost Sash because I did not want him to Rapid Spin them away, you know. So he's gonna go for his own Stealth Rocks first of all because I guess he thought that was more important. And I'm gonna set up some spikes this turn because as I said, I really need those entry hazards up. So he's gonna set on his Porygon 2 and trace my Curse Body. Curse Body, by the way, is Frost Sash's Dream World ability. And I'm gonna go for the Taunt this turn just to kind of prevent this guy from, you know, recovering and Thunder Waving and Toxicing and stuff. So I'm gonna go for the Taunt, and that works out perfectly as he tries to go for the Thunder Wave. And I'm gonna set up some more layers of spikes, and he goes to the T-Bolt this turn. It's got to do quite a lot to me, which I did not expect at all. I guess I was just kind of underestimating the special attack of this Pokemon, you know. So, got to switch out of there into Mesprit because I was thinking, like, okay, if I can get rid of his Eviolite on his what's it called, P2 or Porygon 2, then that's great because Eviolite is a very important form factor when you're talking about pokes like Porygon 2 that are not fully evolved, you know. So I set in Mesprit this turn. He does set in his Claydol. I want to switch right out of there into Frost Sash just to kind of block any potential Rapid Spins, and that's what he does. He does go for the Rapid Spin, and that's gonna work out perfectly because I do block it. And I do go for the Pain Split this turn because that's the only form of healing I have on this Frost Sash, other than the leftovers, you know. And that in itself is not really that great at all. I do get a little bit of HP, which I guess is helpful for Stealth Rocks and stuff, but you know, I'm gonna have to go for some Ice Beams this turn as well, just get some damage on that Claydol as well. But he does end up switching out of there, and he does end up switching out of there into his Porygon 2 again, and he does trace my Curse Body, and do go for the Ice Beam. One thing that's kind of funny is that he actually, or his Curse Body that he traced from me actually activates and disables my Ice Beam, which is kind of funny. But gonna switch out of there into Mesprit again because I wanted to get rid of his Eviolite, and he's gonna go for the T-Wave, or I think Recovery. Yeah, I could have just taunted his Porygon 2, and that would have been a lot easier for me, but I don't know really. I probably should have done that. But gonna set a Mesprit this turn, and I wanted to get rid of his Eviolite as fast as possible, and he's gonna go ahead and go for the Thunder Wave, and I don't know really why, but it seems like my Mesprit just gets paralyzed all the time. It's like an electricity magnet or something, because whenever I'm using it on PO, just get paralyzed in almost every single battle. I don't know really what's up with that. So gonna set an Entei right now, and he does go for the Ice Beam. It's not gonna do much at all, obviously, because it's not very effective. And I was like, okay, maybe I can just go for the sub right now, and hopefully will not break after one T-Bolt, and he does try to go for the T-Way, which is amazing because that was what I was predicting. You know, I kind of have difficulties with pronouncing that word. Words on P are really difficult to pronounce sometimes, but gonna go for the Howl this turn, and he actually does break my sub with the Thunderbolt, which is kind of surprising. I was just underestimating this thing's special attack all the time because I don't know really. I just kind of forgot that Porygon Z has amazing special attack, and you know, it makes sense that this thing has pretty good special attack as well, you know. So he does end up breaking my sub, my second sub, which kind of sucks, you know. But I'm just gonna go for the Fire Fang right now. It's gotta do quite a lot, actually. It's gotta do more than half, because Entei is obviously a beast. But had I not went for the sub before, or the second sub, I probably would have been able to 2-KO that thing easily. But that's just how it's gotta be, you know. So I'm gonna set a Sceptile. This thing should be able to take it out of there with the Energy Ball, because it's modest, it's Life Orb, it's max special attack, and it's Stab as well. So it should be able to take it out of there. Plus, it is Life Orb, so it does make sense to take out that thing right now. So he does set on his Heracross, which is a huge threat right now, as my Entei is gone, and I really don't have anything to handle it properly, you know. So he's gonna go for the Stone Edge, and thankfully this thing was not one of those Moxie Heracross Choice Scarf one, because those things are really difficult to handle, and those things are really freaking annoying. So he does go for the Facade, actually, and he does have the Flame Orb. It's a Guts variant, I guess, and I'm gonna set in my Giraffe Rig right now, which is Choice Scarf, and go for the Psychic and take it out of there, which is absolutely amazing, because I was really getting scared right there, because I was really afraid that that thing had Moxie, and that would be pretty much game over for me. So he does set on his Kingdra, which is another big threat against me. What I should have done right here is I should have switched out of there. This was probably one of the worst plays I made in this entire game, because he does actually take me out of there, and his Dragon Pulse actually 1-KOs me, which kind of makes me think that thing might be specced, because I really don't know about Giraffe Rig's special defenses, but I was thinking I would be able to take at least one Dragon Pulse. Draco Meteor would probably kill me if he would have been Choice Scarf or something, but Dragon Pulse, I really don't know about that. He might be specced or not, I honestly don't know, but that was my theory at least. So he's gonna send in a Sableye. I go for the Energy Ball. It does a shitload, actually. It almost kills it. But he's unfortunately got to live with like 1 HP left. And I was like, okay, he's gonna go for the Recover, and then I'm gonna kill him off with the Leaf Storm, and that's gonna be pretty amazing, because he just loses his Sableye pretty much. So he does end up dying, which is amazing, and he does end his Chandelure this turn, which is awful, because I was really thinking this thing was Choice Scarf or something, and I'm gonna switch out of here right now into Frostlass, and he does go for the Shadow Ball, I think, or the Flamethrower, I'm not quite sure. He goes for the Fire Blast, and it's gonna mess. It's not really gonna matter, because he's just gonna go for the second one, or no, I think I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam, and it's gotta do a pretty decent chunk, and actually outspeed him, which tells me that this thing is not Choice Scarf, which is absolutely amazing, and I really don't know what kind of item this thing was. Might have been specs or something, or I honestly don't know, but his items is really just confusing me, because I'm thinking this Kingdra right here is also Choice Specs, so I honestly don't know what I'm gonna think. So I'm gonna go for the Leaf Storm on his Claydol, and that's gonna easily finish it off, obviously. And at this point, it's pretty much a good game, because the Entry Hazards will be enough to take out both his Kingdra and his Chandelure, and his Kingdra is gonna die after the Stealth Rocks and Spikes damage, and that is bye-bye Kingdra, and his Chandelure is gonna come in here, and it's gonna die to the Stealth Rocks and the Spikes. So that was a good game, bro, from Smogon. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, then leave a like rating. If you did not, leave a dislike. I'm okay with that. And subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.